sun is beating down now on the hot and dusty ground, and the sweetest kind of rhythm is the only thing around. The work for the day is over, and the school is all done too, and there is only one thing that a youth man wants to do. Forget about the worries and forget about the pain. It's time to start the game again. Time to start the game again. We're the Barefoot Ballers on a concrete pitch so hard. We're the champions of the gully, the kings of the government yard. With a beat up ball, spot ball, and 2 stones for a goal. We're playing with our heart, and we're playing with our soul. You see the little Denzel, him faster than the breeze. He can weave on through the players with such a simple grace and ease. And Michael's got a strong foot, him kick the ball so true, right into the back of the net for the likes of me and you. There are no fancy jerseys here, there are no fancy names, just the spirit of the beautiful and the righteous of all games. We're the Barefoot Ballers on a concrete pitch so hard. We're the champions of the gully, the kings of the government yard. With a beat up ball, spot ball, and 2 stones for a goal. We're playing with our heart, and we're playing with our soul. The big man from the corner, him shouting out a call. Pass the ball now, son, you have to pass the blessed ball. The sisters on the sideline, they are cheering and they shout. They know what this community is truly all about. It's more than just a kickabout, it's more than just some fun. It's the way we learn to live together underneath the setting sun. Cause in this simple game now, a lesson can be taught about the kind of victory that can be sold or be bought. It's the victory of the spirit, it is the victory of the free. The champions of the gully, for all the world to see. Barefoot Ballers, Trenchtown champion, playing in the gully, yeah, scoring a goal for the soul.
Is over, the night is all through, and the morning sun is rising up, so fresh and so brand new. We've cried up all our tears now, and we've said our last goodbyes, and we see our own reflection in a million children's eyes. They are the new beginning, they are the morning star. No matter who we are, no matter who we are. And they're the children of Trenchtown, a flower in the dust. In their innocent hearts, we place our sacred trust. The children of Trenchtown, with the fire in their soul, to make this broken nation jungle and the same old dusty ground. The sweetest and the purest and the most resilient sound. They don't know about the struggle and the wicked evil fight. They only know the difference between the darkness and the light. They're drawing little pictures with the chalkstone on the wall. Before the pride of Babylon will make them stumble and will make them fall. And we look at them and promise, with a whisper and a prayer, that we will build a better world out of this sad despair. We'll fight for them a new fight, a battle of the mind, to leave this wicked, violent and corrupted world behind, so they can grow up free and they can grow up strong in the place where they belong, in the place where they belong. Cause they're the children of Trenchtown, a flower in the dust. In their innocent hearts we place our sacred trust. The children of Trenchtown, with the fire in their soul, to make this broken nation feel completely new and whole. Cause Johnny was a child once, with a dream just like they do, a dream that was stolen by the likes of me and you. So we have to be the guardians, the watchers on the wall, and we have to catch our children so they'll never ever fall. Children of Trenchtown, the future in your hands. In this blessed land, a new day is coming. I can hear them humming for the children.
They call this place a ghetto, they call it a disgrace, a forgotten, a forsaken, and a God-forsaken place. They look down from their high heels with pity in their eyes, but they don't know that their paradise is just a pack of lies. For in this concrete jungle, a different kind of seed is sown. The greatest little kingdom that the world has ever known. I'm a survivor of the concrete jungle, born and raised and bred, with a crown of knotty dreadlocks upon my humble head. This concrete jungle is the place that I will call my home. And from this yard of reasoning, I'll never ever roam. Oh, yeah. The walls are made of zinc fence and the ground is hard and cold, but the stories that we share in here are more precious than pure gold. This government yard in Trenchtown is not for the weak or for the mild. You have to be a lion just to raise a single child. But the music that we make here is a spiritual decree. It is the sound of freedom for the likes of you and me. I'm a survivor of the concrete crown of knotty dreadlocks upon my humble head. This concrete jungle is the place that I will call my home. And from this yard of reasoning, I'll never ever roam. The politician man him come with his promises so sweet for the votes of all the people living on this dusty street. But we can see right through him, we can see his wicked plan. He'll never understand the heart of a Trenchtown man. Cause our riches are the family and the ones we call our own. The greatest kind of unity our man has ever known. So let them have their palaces, their gardens and their lawns. We have the sound of children's laughter in the early morns. And we have the nightly reasoning, and we have the bassline deep, and we have a million secrets that our loving hearts will keep. Concrete jungle, yeah. Trenchtown rock. The sun is going down now, the work week is all done, and the time for liberation has finally truly come. Down there on the corner, neath the buzzing street lights grace, the speaker boxes wake up to rule this time and place. They're humming with a promise, a deep and a heavy sound, the heartbeat of the ghetto for miles and miles around. And this is the cornerstone of the nation we have made, where the honest truth is spoken and the rhythms always play. The cornerstone, a holy place upon the dusty ground, the most righteous irony, heavyweight and wicked, wicked sound. The selector is a preacher, the turntable is his book. He'll judge you by your spirit, not by how your two eyes look. He drops the needle gently on a B-side version track, and a wave of heavy bass line comes and hits you in the back. The people start to gather, they are drawn in by the call, ready to stand up tall, ready to stand up tall. And this is the cornerstone of the nation we have made, where the honest truth is spoken and the rhythms always play. The cornerstone, a holy place upon the dusty ground, the most righteous irony, heavyweight and wicked, wicked sound. This is our own news station, and this is our own church, the only resting place from a long and weary search. We don't need no politician with his promises and lies. We can see the living truth right before our very eyes. It's a unity we're feeling when the one drop The morning sun is sitting hard upon the zinc fence line. Another day is dawning, another chance to truly shine. The dust from off the roadway is rising in the air. In this little piece of real estate, beyond all compare. It's not a pretty postcard, it's not a tourist scene. It's the ever-beating heart of a people proud and keen. And here on First Street, where the living never sleep, with the rhythm of the shuffling of a million tired feet. Here on First Street is where you learn how to survive, with the music in your spirit that will keep your soul alive. You smell the chicken grilling and the roasting breadfruit man, the ever-present dreaming of the woman and the man. A youth man kicks a bottle cap, his World Cup final game. In his concrete kingdom he is whispering his own name. Two old men on the corner are playing dominoes, with the wisdom that is written in the way the story goes. And here on First Street, where the living never sleeps, with the rhythm of the shuffling of a million tired feet. Here on First Street is where you learn how to survive, with the music in your spirit that will keep your soul alive. From a yard, a lonely guitar chord begins to bend. A brand new song is starting that you know will never end. A mother's voice is calling for her son to come inside, before the coming darkness where the wicked want to hide. The faces here are open, there is nothing to conceal. In this book of life that teaches you the things that are so real. This is not a sad place, though the poverty runs deep. It's a university of promises to keep, 'cause this is where the lions and the prophets learn their trade. In the shadow of the gully, from the life that has been made. First Street, yeah, the heart of Trenchtown, where it all began. The sound from the concrete ground. I remember when we were just two little barefoot boys, playing in the gully with our homemade simple toys. We used to share our dinner and we used to share our dreams, flowing like a river into ever-present streams. But the river has divided and the water isn't clean, and you have become the saddest sight that I have ever seen.
Oh, Johnny, you're a gunman now with a pistol in your hand.
promises and blew your mind away. He gave you a new mission and he gave you a new name, and he taught you how to play his wicked, wicked, evil game. He put the cold steel in your hand, the hatred in your soul, for a little piece of power that you never can control. We used to be like brothers, we used to be so tight. We'd reason about the future in the cool and gentle night. But now you're from a different street, you wear a different shade, because of the wicked, evil bargain that your foolish soul has made. You're fighting your own brother for a man you do not know, and you're reaping all the bitter seeds the wicked people sow.
In your hand, a soldier for the politician in this broken promised land. Johnny, you're a gunman, but you are just a foolish pawn, and you'll be gone, my brother, by the breaking of the dawn.
'Cause when the shots are over and the dirty work is done, the politician sleeping with his daughter and his son, he won't remember you, my friend, he won't remember you at all. Just another ghetto youth man who was destined for a fall.
Johnny, you're a gunman. Put down your weapon, it's not a game.
They're just using you,
Johnny,
just using you.
There's a single candle burning in the yard tonight for you, for the wicked evil thing the politics has put our brother through. The women are humming a sad and ancient mournful tune beneath the cold and watching and the silent silver moon. We gather in the darkness to face the bitter truth, and to mourn the sad destruction of a brave and a foolish youth. And it's a night in Trenchtown, we're singing for your soul, for a story that the wicked men have stolen and have sold. A night in Trenchtown with the white rum and a prayer. A heavy sadness is just hanging in the air. Ah yeah, your mother's in the corner, her face is filled with so much pain. Her heart is like a zinc roof in a wicked hurricane. The old men tell the stories of the little boy they used to know, before he took the wrong path a long time ago. They talk about your football skills, your laughter and your style, and for a little moment everybody starts to smile. The selector plays a slow tune, a special record just for you, a song of liberation for the righteous and the true. And we all raise a glass now in your memory, up so high, to a fallen soldier neath a cold and an empty sky. We sing to keep the duppies and the evil things away, and to help your weary spirit find a
are over. The last sad song has been sung for the story of our fallen and our brave and precious young. The white rum has been finished and the last tear has been cried. But something has awoken deep, deep down inside. It is not a foolish anger, it is not a blind man's rage. It's the turning of a brand new and a final righteous page. And there's no more running from the wicked and their lies. We've seen the evil truth right now with our own two open eyes. No more running, we're gonna stand up for our rights through the long and lonely days and the dark and lonely nights. They think that we are broken and they think the fight is done. They think that they have won the battle with the power of the gun. They think that Johnny's story is just another forgotten name to be thrown upon the fire of their wicked evil game. But his memory is a seed now, a fire in the ground, the loudest and the quietest and the most profound of sound. So let the politician in his big house understand he's dealing with a different kind of woman and of man. We will not be his puppets and we will not be his pawns to be sacrificed like children in the cold and bloody dawns. We'll fight them with our unity, we'll fight them with our souls, to take back our community, to take back the control. And there's no more running from the wicked and their lies. We've seen the evil truth right now with our own two open eyes. No more running, we're gonna stand up for our rights through the long and lonely days and the dark and lonely nights. 'Cause Johnny is a martyr and his spirit is a guide, with the love of all his people and with Jah right by his side. His life was not for nothing and his death was not in vain. It's brought to righteous thunder and it's gonna bring the rain. No more riding. No more riding. We're standing our ground for Johnny now. This time around, no more running. Yeah, boys are very good. Yeah. In the beginning, darkness deep upon the sea, just the spirit of the Almighty for all eternity. There was no sun, no moon, no stars up in the sky, just a holy silent promise and a question asking why. But Jaman is a creator with a word and with a sound. He built this holy temple from the consecrated ground. And in 7 days he built this world for you and for me. He separated the dark from the light for all his sons to see. Yes, in 7 days the flowers and the trees were brought to life and carried on a righteous holy breeze.
them with the roots, the mango and the banana and the sweetly tasting fruit. On the fourth day came the planets, the moon and the sun. The work of the Almighty had only just begun. On the fifth day came the creatures in the water and the air, a living, breathing miracle beyond all compare. On the sixth day came the beast of the field and then the man, the final holy chapter of the Almighty's master plan. He gave us this creation, this garden for to keep, while the wicked ones are sowing and the righteous ones will reap. And in 7 days he built this world for you and for me. He separated the dark from the light for all his sons to see. Yes, in 7 days the flowers and the trees were brought to life and carried on a righteous holy breeze. And on the 7th day he rested from the holy work he done, the blessed sacred Sabbath for everyone beneath the sun. A time for the reasoning, a time for the chant, a time for the Holy Spirit and the holy healing plan. 7 days of creation for this generation and the next one to come. Jah work is never done. 7
Just two ghetto youths now, with nothing but a dream, flowing like a river, a never-ending stream, sitting on the back step in the fading afternoon, try and catch a melody, a forgotten ancient tune, with an old and battered guitar that has only got 5 strings, and the poetry of suffering that a ghetto childhood brings. And they're building a stairway to heaven with just a simple song to take them from the place where they have suffered for so long. A stairway to heaven with a 3-chord master plan, the voice of the prophet and the future of the man. One man sings the high part and one man sings the low, about the seeds of justice that they're trying now to sow. They're singing about the struggle and they're singing about the pain. They're singing about the sunshine and the coming of the rain. Their words are like a fire, their melody a flame, and the world will soon be whispering their ever-blessed name. And they're building a stairway to heaven with just a simple song to take them from the place where they have suffered for so long. A stairway
more.